So glad that you guys are here because this is a designated, super focused session to cover another bastard lesson in your mathematics syllabus. When it comes to English medium maths, right, Sadinsa? Infinity maths, no one can top infinity maths. And how is everything? Thanks so much for joining, by the way. And what's going on, Umar? What's going on, everybody else? I'm super, super stoked to have you guys here. Sadinsa, the other day, I asked Lakshayan who his favorite organizer was. And do you know who he said, Sadinsa? Looks like you're having some network. Thank you again for joining, by the way. Okay, you guys won't believe this. Sadinsa got home from work and she jumped on the meeting, right? Such a champ, right? So, right, Wazim? Gotta appreciate Sadinsa, okay? She got home from work and jumped on the meeting without even asking questions. She's like, I got home from work, sir. I'll jump on now. And we need more people like you in this world. Sadinsa is lagging, I think. She's frozen. She's frozen in Zoom. But then I'm not complaining. Even her frozen image brings so much positivity into our class. The other day, I Sadinsa, once she join, I'll tell her the story, Lakshayan. So if you guys are here, you're not here for Javed sir nor Sadinsa. Maybe you might, I don't know. But the main reason why you are here is because you want maths, right? You want to learn maths easily. You want maths to be fun also. There are 100 people teaching maths in Sri Lanka, okay? There are hundreds of people teaching math in Sri Lanka. So, what I think what we do differently is one, we make maths stick. Now, I've got something called 5 minutes theory, where I teach all of the theory in 5 minutes. And after that 5 minutes, what we do is we focus on past paper questions and we do as many of past paper questions that we can. So, once again, there are so many people teaching maths in Sri Lanka, okay? But I think why Infinity Maths is so awesome is one, because we love maths, right? Now, the students might hate it. I don't blame you guys. You guys might hate maths, all right? But I love maths. I love the edge and I love the benefit that maths brings us. And apart from that, we make maths fun, okay? We try to make maths fun. We try to make you guys laugh in the middle. We try to bring in some, special guests. Sadin, so what's going on? I hope the network problem has resolved. So even though Sadinsa is very...
Yes, sir.
Thank Allah, okay. I mean, thank Lord Buddha and thank all the gods. Thank you so much for joining, Sadin. So where were you, by the way? So you said that you were working.
Yeah,
Where were you, though?
I had work, then I went for swimming and got
You
home.
went for what?
Swimming.
Oh my God, Sadinsa. Even though, like, you are.
Swimming.
Oh, swimming? What? What? You? Okay. All right. That's where? Where did you go swimming? Where, Sadinsa, did you go to swim? Tell us the location. We'll
There's a
apitagala
resort
balanang.
nearby.
There's a resort? Where?
Nearby our home.
Near your home? Okay. So right, next week, let's have a physical maths class in that resort, okay? Children. So the other day I asked Lakshayan, he's in the meeting, Sadinsa, who his favorite organizer is. Is it Miss Fatima? Is it Nuzeiha? Is it Sadinsa? Is it Salma? He said you, Sadinsa. So you're doing something good. You've got fans in Javed sir's class, Sadinsa. So speaking of fans, we'll convert you guys into more knowledgeable fans because today we're gonna focus on probability. I'm going to begin 5 minutes theory very quickly. Oh, a co-host. I have made you the co-host, Sadinsa. Can you double check, please? Have made you the co-host. If you can, please double check. All right, there you go, right? Thanks so much. So coming back to the point, currently, we are now. Why did we start Infinity Maths, Sadinsa? Because we wanted to make maths fun. We want to make it the most entertaining subject out of the 9 subjects, right, Sadinsa? Sadinsa, infinity begins from?
Here.
Exactly. Infinity begins from here, baby. So the lesson that we are going to be learning today is probability. What's the next thing that we're going to do? We're going to teach you 5 minutes theory. We're going to start 5 minutes theory for probability. And when I tell my students that I am going to teach 5 minutes theory, they don't believe me. They ask me, Javed, sir, how do you have the knowledge to teach theory in 5 minutes? I tell them, hey, listen, I will prove that I can teach theory in 5 minutes. I'll start by sharing my screen, right, Sadinsa? Gonna start by share. So, swimming, kiyanne, like as a sport, you were swimming, was it? Like, is it like 100 meters swimming, or is it like the other like models like him or Instagram? Well, which swimming were you swimming, Sadinsa? The second one. Okay. So I'll show you guys. I'll time myself, right? I'm gonna time the theory. Time the theory because this is 5 minutes theory. But unfortunately, Nangi, you're lagging. But even your lagging is such a positive thing, right, Lakshayan? Even Sadinsa's lagging is appreciated by our hard-working math students, right, Wazim? Wazim, you're a hard-working math student, right? But be careful, Sadinsa's dad is Sarath Fonseca. He's an army lokeko, okay? Be careful what you say to Sadinsa. Her dad is like an army. What is he? He's like he's a top-ranking army official. Even I'm afraid of her dad, okay? Even I'm afraid of Sadinsa's dad. So be careful what you say to her, because her dad will shoot you, okay? I'm not kidding. He's going to shoot me also. It doesn't you go to hell, but me, I shouldn't die. All right? So please don't offend Sadinsa, because her dad will find your address and come kill you. Sure, he's killed many LTTE members in the past. So it's not a big deal for him to kill you, okay, Wazim? So hardworking students deserve hardworking teachers like myself and Sadinsa. 5 minutes theory beginning from right now. 5 minutes theory. This is for what ability? Probability. Like 5 minutes craft, we are teaching you 5 minutes theory. So first of all, what is probability? If you take the numbers 0 and 1, all right? If you take the values 0 and 1, the integers 0 and 1, all right, Sadinsa? If it's 0, something will never happen, all right? If it's 0, something will never happen. If it's 1, it will definitely happen. If it is 1, Sadinsa, it will definitely happen. Now, I'll give you an example, Sadinsa. The sun rising in the morning tomorrow. What is the probability? The sun rising in the morning tomorrow. What is the probability? Is it 0 or is it 1? If something will definitely happen, Nangi, it is. The probability is definitely, absolutely 1, right? The sun rising in the morning, the probability of the sun rising tomorrow is 1. 1, remember? 1 means it will definitely happen. 0 means it will never happen. Let me give you an example. The probability for a pink color sun to rise tomorrow. What is the probability for a pink color sun to rise tomorrow in the morning, Sadinsa? Definitely 0, right? The probability for a pink color sun to rise in the morning is 0, right? It's 0. Probability is 0. It looks like a bacteria, but it's a pink color sun. Remember, probability can only exist between 1 and 0. What does 1 mean? It will definitely happen. 0 means it will never happen, right? I hope all of you boys are paying attention, okay? Hope you guys are not distracted like me. Let me give you another example. Let's say that there is a bag full of balls, Sadinsa. There is a bag full of balls. There are 9 blue balls in the bag. All right, Sadinsa, there are 9 blue color balls in the bag. All right, 9 blue color balls in the bag. And there is only 1 red color ball, okay? There are 9 blue color balls in the bag, and there is only 1 red color ball. So tell me this, Adinsa. Altogether, how many balls are there? There are 12. No, there are 10, right? 10 balls. So the sample space is 10. In this situation, whatever happens must happen out of 10. Now, my brilliant students, because Sadinsa is having some network problems, my brilliant students, please tell me, what is the probability of pulling out a blue color ball? How much over 10? What is the probability of pulling a blue color ball? How much over 10? It is 9 over 10, right? 9 over 10. That is more closer to 1. 9 over 10. Right, Wazim? It is more closer to 1. What is the probability of pulling out a red color ball? The probability of pulling out a red color ball. Sample space is 10. There is only 1 red color ball. Therefore, the sample space is 1 over 10. So we're done with our theory. This is 5 minutes theory, okay? This is what probability is. You are representing the possibility of something happening on this number line. This number line is between 0 and 1. We're done with the theory, okay? This is the theory for probability. Okay? This is the theory for probability. It's very simple. Javed sir taught you the theory in how many minutes? 5 minutes. That's why we call this 5 minutes theory. If the probability is 0, it will never happen, right? If the probability is 0, it can never happen. If the probability is 1, it will definitely happen. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you still there, Sadinsa? I don't want to disturb you. You're there. Tell me, Nangi, what is, can the probability be 2? Is there a possibility for the probability to be 2?
Yes, right?
Actually, no, but that's fine. That's fine, Sadin. So we don't care what you answer. Whatever you say is correct, Sadin sir. Just remember, in Javed sir's classes, whatever you say is correct. But actually, no. The reason is, Sadin sir, probability is between 1 and 0. That means probability cannot be more than 1. It's a law, okay? Well done, Umar. Probability cannot be more than 1. Tell me this, Adinsa. Can probability be a negative number? Can probability be -5? Is it possible?
Not right.
It is not possible. Well done, because probability must be between 0 and 1. The limit of probability must be between 0 and 1. That's a law, okay? Therefore, my students, listen carefully. Probability cannot be. If you don't listen, we'll cut off your ding dongs, okay? You know what Javed sir will do, right? Cut off your bloody ding dongs. If you're a girl, don't worry. Boys, if you're not listening properly, all right. So listen very carefully. Probability, Sadin sir doesn't have to listen. Sadin sir, whatever you do is correct, okay? Whatever you say is correct. Aulak nanangi. But if there's a negative number, impossible. Cannot be probability. If there is a if there is 1, that means it will definitely happen. For example, the sun rising up tomorrow in the morning. The probability of the sun rising up tomorrow in the morning. The probability is 1. The probability of a pink color sun rising in the morning is 0. 0 means impossible. That means the probability must be between 0 and 1. Probability must be between 0 and 1. Now tell me this, Adinsa. There is a bag with 9 blue balls and 1 red ball. Tell me this, Adinsa. What has a higher probability to be drawn from the bag? Is it a red color ball or is it a blue color ball, Nangi?
Blue color ball, right?
Well done. The blue color. My genius, you are. Blue color. Look at how she said that, right? Look at the brilliance in her voice, right, Wazim? So blue color ball, absolutely. There is a higher probability because 9 over 10 is closer to 1, right, Sadinsa? Binduai dashama nave, right, is closer to 1. So there is a higher probability of drawing the blue color ball. Ayo, the probability of drawing the red color ball is 0.1. That is closer to 0. That means there is a lower probability of drawing the red color ball. I want all of my students to answer this question. You woke up from a coma. You can try to answer this question also, Sadinsa. You woke up from a coma, okay? All right, you met Sadinsa one day and you hit your head and, right, you fell into a coma, Wazim, okay? You woke up and now you don't know tomorrow. You don't know what tomorrow is, okay? Basically, you are choosing one day at random. You are choosing one day at random. How many days are there per month, Sadin? Roughly, how many days are there?
30 days.
Absolutely, 30 days. Well done. You choose one day from the month. What is the probability of that day being a Poya day, Sadinsa? You chose one day. What is the probability of that day being a Poya day? Can you give me a guess? Well done, well done. Umar, you're right. Well done, Sajida. Tell me, Sadinsa.
1 over 30.
Absolutely, my God. You've just by joining Javed sir's classes, look how much your brain has developed. You are a well-developed person, Sadinsa. I mean, character-wise, right? Character-wise and leadership-wise. You are a well-developed person. But look how much your brain has developed. 1 over 30, right? Well done, Wazim. Well done, Sajida. Well done, Adil. 1 over 30. Why? There are 30 days. But there's only one Poya day. Take your calendars. It's the new year is on the way, and everybody has a new calendar. Take out your calendars. One of those 30 days is a Poya day. All right. One out of those 30 days is a Poya day. Let's do the same experiment again. But now tell me, Sadinsa, what is the probability of choosing a Sunday? Sunday, spell it properly. What is the probability of choosing a Sunday, Sadinsa? How much over 30?
4 or 5?
Exactly, 4 or 5, but we'll roughly say 4 over 30. 4 over 30. Absolutely. 4 over 30. You can simplify this and you can write this as 2 over 15. The probability of choosing a day, a chosen day being a Sunday, is 2 over 15. Probability is Harimalesi. All you have to do is understand how many options that you have. All you have to do is understand how many options that you have. And out of those options, you have to understand the selections. Now, for example, if there are 2 red balls, 2 blue balls, if there are 2 black balls, how many options do I have, Sadinsa? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 options, right? 6 options. You can even write this as red 1, red 2, blue 1, blue 2, black. I'll call black K, okay? Black 1, black 2. I can even write my options. There are 6 options, right, Sajida? But now tell me, what has a higher probability? Drawing a black ball, drawing a red ball, or drawing a blue ball? What has the higher probability? Tell me how many options are there? 6 options, right? Tell me how many red selections are there? There are only 2 red selections. There are only 2 blue selections. And there are only 2 black selections. All 3 probabilities are the same. Absolutely, Sadinsa. Genius you are. All 3 I'm very impressed by you, Sadinsa. Your maths is also good, but I'm very impressed by you, Sadinsa. So remember, all 3 probabilities are the same. Therefore, what you have to remember is the options and selections. There are 6 options and 2 selections. There are 6 options, 2 selections, 6 options, 2 selections. This is too easy. This is too easy. So in the exam, probability will not be tested like this. In the exam, probability will not be tested like this. What is probability? We are writing the possibility of something happening. The probability value can only be between 0 and 1. And you have to also remember that probability is about options and selections. If there are 6 options, out of them you can make selections. So in this situation, there are 6 options. There are 2 red selections, 2 blue selections, 2 black selections. This is very easy. We don't want easy probability. So in the exam, they give you probability under 2 categories. Number 1, they give you, do you remember, Sadinsa, what those 2 types of questions are? Do you remember, Nangi, what those 2 types of questions are? How probability is given in the exam, Sadinsa?
The tree diagram and the grid.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Tree diagram and the grid. Genius you are. So take a look at the tree diagram. This is how the tree diagram will look like. You can write this also down. My students can write this as a note. There is tree diagrams. Now, this is an example for a tree diagram, heads and tails. Heads and tails. Don't worry, I'll explain how to do these tree diagrams. And then there is something called a grid. A grid, for example, for example, blue, black, blue, red, red, black. All right, black and blue. This is called a grid, okay? So I'm teaching you the 2 types of questions that you can get in probability. Blue, black, and red. So this is called a grid, by the way, a grid. Like Sadinsa said, there are only 2 types of questions that you can get in the exam. We have the tree diagram and then we have the grid. So I'll teach you how to use both of these tools when working with probability. Do you remember the 5 minutes theory that I taught you? That 5 minutes theory will not be given in the exam because that's too easy. What will be given in the exam? In the exam, you are actually going to get tree diagrams and grids. So from this point onwards, we're going to be doing past paper questions. And in those past paper questions, Sadinsa, what kind of questions will the student get? Can you kindly tell us? You guys can write this down also. There'll be questions from... There'll only be 2 types of questions. Right, Sadinsa? What are those 2 types of questions? Number 1, we have tree diagrams. And number 2, we have grids. So both of these questions will be tested in the exam. And your Javed sir is going to show you how to navigate through these questions. Done writing. These will be tested in the exam. You have to know what tree diagrams are, and you have to know what grids are. Tree diagrams usually are used in coin tossers. Grids are used when you make 2 selections. A grid is used when you make 2 selections. So we'll move forward. Right now, Subha Mohote, Lahi Lahi, right? Subha Nakate, right? Sadinsa, let's begin. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to pull out the 2024 past paper question. Now, we've uploaded this in our Infinity Maths group. You there, Sadinsa? Maybe not.
Yes, sir.
You are? All right. So, Sadinsa, tell me, what kind of a question is this? Is this a tree diagram question or is this a grid question?
Grid, right?
Genius you are, my God. You should start teaching me maths, Sadinsa. I'd definitely be your student. Absolutely, this is a grid. And where can the students find this PDF, Sadinsa? In what group can the students find this PDF? The Infinity Maths group, obviously, Sadinsa, Infinity begins from.
Yeah.
Exactly, here. You're right. Infinity begins from here. All right. So we're going to start the question then. So speaking of Suba Mohoda, Suba Nakata, Lahila here, you celebrate Christmas, Sadinsa, do you guys?
Actually, not this time.
Why not this time? What? Because of the flood, you are sad. Shokhe Prakasha karan Natal ahosi kara. Ehmed.
Yeah, kind of.
But my single, do you see how good my sinhalese have gotten?
Yeah.
That's correct sinhalese, man. I impressed you, right? Look, Tambia can do some single, man. Tambia single puluang. Okay. So very proud of myself. So yeah, so look at how generous and socially responsible Sadinsa is. She's not celebrating Christmas because of the flood, but you Muslim people like me, you guys are celebrating Christmas, man. Like me, I'm also Muslim. So Sadinsa is not celebrating Christmas because of the flood, because she's socially responsible. But then we Muslim people are going to celebrate Christmas even though it's not allowed in Islam. All right, so let's talk about probability. So, in a school, a certain sport, there are 4 boys and a girl. Story, all right. Okay. 4 boys. I think I've seen this film before. Sadinsa. 4 boys. I promise, man, I didn't make this question, Sadinsa. It's there in the 2024 paper. I didn't make this question, man. Look at what these people are giving me, right? 4 boys and a girl in a grade 10 team, and 2 boys and 3 girls in the grade 11 team. So, can you see my genius students? Boy 1, boy 2, boy 3, boy 4, boy 5, boy 6. They are illustrated on the grid. Can you see my genius students? Boy 1, boy 2, boy 3, boy 4. They belong to grade 10, right? They belong to grade 10. You can't trust these grade 10 boys, right? Oh my God, this girl is Allah the Kaval. And then boy 5, boy 6, they belong to grade 11. So this is called matchmaking, right? Matchmaking. This is not an official term. This is called not match fixing, matchmaking, okay? Matchmaking or matching. So what we're doing is we're trying to pair 2 people. We're trying to pair a grade 10 child with a grade 11 child. What? They are not children, obviously. We're trying to pair a grade 10 Nangio Malli with a grade 11 Nangio Malli. For the first round, look at this part very carefully. For the first round of the competition between the 2 teams, a child from grade 10 and a child from grade 11 are randomly picked. So this grid, I'm going to mark this grid with X's. How many X's are there, Sadinsa? Can you please tell me? Can you count and tell me how many X's are there, Sadinsa? I'm going to mark this grid. I'll use red color, so the color will pop. I'll use red color to mark the X's. So the color will pop. Red grid, red X, red X. So how many X's can you tell me, Sadinsa? Umar says 25. 25. Not you, Sadinsa. In the grid, 25. Yes, the grid. Well done, Sadinsa. Genius. 25. 25 is there, right? 25 is there. There are 25 X's. So now, Sadinsa, we're going to play a small game. In this game, I'm going to select an X. And you're going to name the X. Can you do that? You are the voice of our children, right, Sadinsa? Are you not? You're the voice of our children, right? Well done, Adil, and well done, Umar. You're right. 25, absolutely right. So I'm gonna color an X, and you're gonna name that X. Sadinsa, what is this X called? It's B3. What is this X called? B3?
And G3, right?
G3, well done. Sadinsa, we always begin from the horizontal axis, the hora, right? We always begin from the horizontal axis. Like you said, B3, G3, well done. One more example, Sadinsa. Tell me what this X is. What this X is.
G1 and B5.
G1 and B5, my God, absolutely brilliant. I think everybody understand how this X is named. How do you name this X? You name this X by looking at the horizontal and vertical coordinates. This is very similar to a graph. This grid is very similar to a graph. Last X, Sadinsa, last X, okay? Can you please name this X? Last X, please name it if you can.
B1 and G4.
B1, G4, genius. You are, Sadinsa. Right now, I'm going to tell you that there are 25 options. If you count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There are 25 options. This is also called the sample space. You can even write this down. This 25 options is called the sample space. So how big is this sample space, Sadinsa? 25, right? The size of the sample space, we call this NS. Size of the sample space is equal to 25. There are 25 options. If I want, I can even write those 25 options. I can write the 25 options as a list. For example, I can write G1, B5, B4, G5, B5. You can understand, right? B4, B5, B3, B5. I can name the sample space. I can name them as a list if I wanted to, but that will be very troublesome, right, Sadinsa? Imagine writing G1, B5, B4, B5, B3, B5, B2, B5, B1, B5, G1, B6, B4, B6, B3, B6. It's very troublesome, right, Sadinsa? So the grid makes our life a lot more easier. So what is the size of the sample space? Tell me, my super smart, simple students. 25 is the size of the sample space. Only now should we start the magic. Only now are we going to start the magic. So I'm going to use both sides of my screen to save screen real estate. State-of-the-art teaching technology is what I call this. It is better than a smart board because I can use both sides of the screen while teaching. And while teaching, I can look at Sadinsa when she turns on her camera. That's why I like using this teaching method, right, Sadinsa? By considering that The boys are denoted by B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6. Let me ask you another question, Sadinsa. Out of this B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, and B6 students, who are the grade 11 boys, Sadinsa Puluan Kian Konangi? Out of the B1, absolutely Sajid, that genius you are. What do you think, Sadinsa? Out of B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, who belong to the grade 11 class? Look at grade 11. Like Sajida said, B5 and B6 are grade 11 students, right? B5 and B6 are grade 11 students. I love it, I love it, I love it. Not so difficult, right? Not so difficult, right, Atif? On the grid, look at the first question. On the grid, encircle the event of exactly one boy being picked for the first round. On the grid, encircle exactly one boy being picked for the first round of the competition and find the probability. Not two boys, not two girls. Exactly one boy, right? Exactly one boy. All right? For the first round of the competition between the two teams, a child from grade 10 and a child from grade 11 are picked randomly. Perfect. So we have to circle boy, girl, or girl, boy, right? Sadinsa, can we circle these? Can we circle these, Sadinsa? What do you think? Do these selections have boy, girl, girl, boy? Or are they only boy, boy? Read these X's carefully, Sadinsa. Please tell me, Nangi. Go ahead.
Only boy, right?
Only boy, but kata ine the right? How siddha vena vadameva. So only boy, bah. In the question. Prashnayata anuva, right? Make a varadi. You can't use boy, boy. Chikeya, right? So we have to use boy, girl, girl, boy. So I'm going to circle, and can you check and tell me if it's correct, Sadinsa? Is this correct? Boy, girl. Have I missed a part? Have I missed a part? What do you think, Miss Sadinsa, Miss? Have I missed a part? What do my students think? So I want one boy, one girl. One boy, one girl. So these, I have missed a part. Well done. I've missed this part, right, Sadinsa? I've missed this part here, right? This is girl, boy, girl, boy. This is boy, girl. I'll even highlight them while I am reading them out. Girl, boy, girl, boy. Boy, girl, 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 boy, girl. So can you, if you can't understand what we did, please raise your hands up. If you can't understand, and don't worry, Javed sir won't get angry. Sadinsa might get angry. I won't get angry, so don't worry. Sadinsa Akki or Sadinsa Miss might get angry. Javed sir won't get angry. Everybody can understand. Near my neoi. So Sadinsa, tell me this, what is the probability? How much over 25, Sadinsa? How much over 25 can you please tell me? How many selections have we made?
16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Ne, daulak ne. 14.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 14 ne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. Daulak ne, matama. Don't worry. Whatever you say is correct, Sadinsa. In Javed sir's classes, whatever you say and do is correct, right? Right, children? Right? Kiabala, right? Yes? So, right, Wasim? 18. Oh, yeah, it's 18, not 16. It's 18, right? 18, by the way. 18, right? If you count it properly. Excuse me, I was a little bit distracted, right? I'm only human after all, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How did you guys get 18? It's 14. Not 18, okay? My God, you guys are confusing me also. It's 18. It's 18. It's 14. It's 14. I counted them, man. It's 14. All right, 14. What the hell, man? 14, okay? What? Who distracted you, Wazim? Who distracted you? Right, okay. 14, 14, right? 14 is the answer. Right, Umar. 14, Malli. We can't forget these two people. Horala wage hangila innava konakata vela, right? Can't forget these two people. So let's move forward. So it's 14 over 25. 14 over 25. Can you simplify this? No, you can't. You can't simplify it. If you want, you can write this as a decimal. If you like, you can write this as a decimal. As a decimal, it's not important, but if you want, you can write this as a decimal. As a decimal, I think it is 0. I'm doing this in my head, by the way. 62, 0.62. Is that correct, Sadinsa? 0.62. You can write this as a decimal if you like. Exam ke pandita venne ande par, keep it as a fraction. But if you like, you can write this as a decimal. So 14 divided by 25 is, oh shit, 56. I did my head, okay. 0.56, not 62. 56. Did it in my head, okay. But coming back to the point, if you like, you can write this as a decimal, but it's not necessary. You can keep it as a fraction. Yeah, 556 tama. Yes, 0.56. Hari. So coming back to the point, let's do the next question. It is given that when the two participants are now the next question is not a grid question, Sadinsa. This is a what question, Sadinsa? Can you look at it very carefully and tell me? Tell me, please.
That's tree.
A tree diagram, exactly. It's a tree diagram. Have you climbed trees, Sadinsa?
Yes.
You have really? Wow. What can't you do? Swimming, climbing on trees? Whenever flying? Sadinsa's mum is a Air Force officer. So I think it's all inside of her blood, you know. So flying, swimming, karate. You do karate also, Sadinsa. You did karate also, right?
Yeah, I did.
What the hell do you not do, man? What belt did you get? What was the belt that you got, Sadinsa?
It was brown.
But give me mang paata karla dennan, kalu karla dennan. But what was the style? Was it Shoto Khan, Vado, Shitorio? Shoto Khan, okay, my God. Like Shah Rukh Khan, you did Shoto Khan, my God, okay. So coming back to what Khan Sadinsa do, right? So careful, you might fall from the tree again. I parak gaing vete parisaming gasnagi nokota. So when was the last time you climbed a tree, Sadinsa? How many years ago?
It's been years, actually.
It's been years. So do you think you can climb a tree now?
No.
Okay, maybe you can, right? If you can swim, you can climb trees also. It is given, so like Sadinsa said, this is a tree diagram. It is given that when the two participants in the first round of the competition are selected in the above manner, if exactly one of the two is a boy, the probability of grade 10 winning is 4 over 10. All right, read this part carefully. I'll even highlight it for you guys. So in maths, the language is also very important. When learning maths, the English language is also very important. So I don't know English at all. Oh my God. My English not good. But I know maths. So one boy, exactly one of the two is a boy. The probability of grade 10 winning is 4 over 10. If either both are boys and are girls, the probability of grade 10 winning is I'll highlight this using another color. The probability of grade 10 winning is 3/10. Now tell me this, Adinsa. There is the first tree. What branch does only boys belong to? What branch does only boys belong to? Branch on the top or branch on the bottom, Sadinsa? Only one boy. I misspoke. Only one boy belongs to the top branch. So if only one boy, what is the probability of selecting only one boy? Can you guys tell me? We found it previously. How much over 25? Sadinsa. We found it previously. The probability of only one boy being selected. What is the probability? It is 14/25, right? We found it in the grid. Selecting only one boy was 14/25. Now tell me this, Adinsa. If this side of the tree has taken 14 out of the 25 Geddy, all right? That is what a tree is, right? The tree has Geddy fruits. You guys love Geddy, right? I'm a huge fan. I love Geddy, by the way. All right? I'm trying very hard not to make that joke. So tell me, Sadinsa Nangi, Miss Sadinsa Miss, if 14 Geddy was taken by only one boy, how many Geddy is left on this side of the tree, Sadinsa? Can you kindly tell us?
11.
11. Genius you are. 11 Geddy is left on this side of the tree. From where did I find this 14/25 number, Nangi? Previous question. 14/20 was imported from previous question. Imported from the previous question. Sadinsa, if only one boy is selected, what is the probability of grade 10 winning? Ane, look at the green color highlighted part and tell me. How much over 10, Nangi?
4/10.
4/10. Gahe ara patte gedi hatarai nang, me patte how many gedi are there?
6.
6/10. Genius you are. I hope my students can understand what we are doing here, okay? Well done, Umar. You are also a genius. You might not have the Geddy, but you do have the brain, Umar. Sadinsa, Sadinsa Miss, please tell me, what is the probability of grade 10 winning if both are boys or both are girls? If both are boys or both are girls. 10, what over 10, Sadinsa? I'll use a different color so it will pop. How much over 10? Read the blue color part and tell me, Nangi.
3/10.
3/10. Gahe ara patte gedi tunai nang me patte gedi kiyada. Absolutely, Umar. It is 7/10, right? 7/10. I hope you guys can understand. That side of the tree, this branch of the tree has taken 3 Geddy. You guys know what Geddy is, right? Fruits, palam. Palam, they say, right? If this side of the tree took 3 Geddy, this side of the tree has 7 Geddy. Velengicha D. All right. So this is the full tree diagram. If you couldn't understand, please put your hands up. If you can't understand, please raise your hands up. Everybody can understand. Niyamai. Niyamai, okay? Love it. Love it, okay. So, calculate the probability of grade 10 not winning this competition. Now for this Sadinsa, we have to climb the tree. Nagimuda. So you told me you climbed trees many years ago. Now my students, Miss Sadinsa and Javed sir, are going to climb the tree. Sadinsa, are we going to go to grade 10 winning or grade 10 not winning, Sadinsa? Read the question carefully and tell me.
Not winning.
Well done, not winning. So මෙහෙම ගියා ඊට පස්සේ මෙහෙම ගියා, right? මෙහෙම ගිහිල්ලා ඊට පස්සේ මෙහෙම ගියා. Love it. But is that the only not winning or is there another not winning?
There's another.
There's another not winning. Well done. So for this, we'll use a different color. We go like this. ඊට පස්සේ we go like this. Brilliant. Now, how many branches, how many disconnected branches can you see, Sadinsa? There are only 2 disconnected branches. Listen very carefully, everybody. There are only 2 disconnected branches, right, Sadinsa? One branch is green, the other branch is what color? Yellow, right? Yellow. So remember, if the branches are touching, multiply. Write this down like a small song. If the branches are touching, multiply. Branches are touching, multiply. That's true, right, Sadinsa? To multiply, the branches must touch. Without touching the branches, how can you multiply? Branches are, see, Javed sir is teaching his students biology as well. Branches are touching, multiply. See, I'm a genius, right, Sadinsa? Who else can do this? Branches, right, Atif? Branches are disconnected. Branches are disconnected. Then add. Add. Branches are touching. Tell me this. 14 over 25 and 6 over 10. Are they disconnected or are they touching, Sadinsa? Can you please tell me? 14 over 25 and 6 over 10. These branches are touching, right? What should you do if they are touching, Sadinsa?
Should multiply.
Absolutely, multiply these branches. Then there is another set of branches that are touching. 11 over 25. What is 11 over 25 touching Nangi? 11 over 25 is touching? 7 over 10. Absolute genius. But Nangi, the green color branch and the yellow color branches are disconnected. Therefore, මෙහෙමනේ ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. බෙදිලා දෙකට බෙදිලා, right? මෙහෙම ගිහිල්ලා. When multiplying, ඕක සුළු දෙයක්, right? When multiplying, it happens. But tell me, because these branches are disconnected, will we multiply or add? We will
Add.
add. Well done. We will add. Demuko add එකක්, right? If you guys want to join maths sessions weekly, even on Saturday, right? Sadinsa will be there. Today, Sadinsa did Javed sir a favor. Today is Miss Fatima's day, but Sadinsa joined like a champ, absolute champ that she is. So Saturday, Miss Sadinsa will be available in our Infinity Maths class. Sadinsa, Infinity begins from?
Here.
Absolutely. So this Saturday, you can join our free maths session as well. We're doing an amazing job covering the entire syllabus. And there are hundreds of people teaching maths in Sri Lanka. We want to make maths entertaining and get you an A. So all caught up. Please catch up to where we are. Please catch up to where we are. Sata pata gala. Catch up to where we are. Let's simplify Because there is multiplication, you can multiply the numerator and denominator. 25 multiplied by 10 is 250. 14 multiplied by 6. This time I won't make a mistake. 84. Is that correct, Sadin? So 14 multiplied by 6. Is it 84? It is right. Can someone please check? I'm doing this multiplication in my head, so I can sometimes make a small slip. But don't worry. 14 multiplied by 6, I believe it's 84. I'm doing this in my head, so sometimes I might... 84, baby. If there is someone who needs intelligent DNA, right, Sadin sir? Javed sir has that intelligent DNA. If there is any Muslim akka kenek innawa nan ahagena, right? You want intelligent children in the future, right? Right? Give us a call, right? Give us a call. So, 25 into 10 is 250. 11 into 7 is 77. Add them now, add them. How much over 250? How much over 250? 84 plus 77 is, give me a second, 7 plus 4 is 11, right? 7 plus is 161 there. 161 is the answer. 161 is the answer. 161 over 250. 161 over 250 is the answer. If you like, you can write this as a decimal. If you like, you can write this as a decimal. If you like, you can write this as a decimal. I'll try to write this as a decimal using my head, okay? This time I won't make a mistake. I'm very carefully going to write this as a decimal. It is. Give me a moment, okay? Give me a moment. I got something like this. It might be wrong. I did it in my head, okay? I got 0.644. Harida. Shit. Varadida. I got 0.644. Is it correct? I don't know. I did it in my head, okay? It's not necessary. Not necessary to write this as a decimal. I promise, okay? Not necessary to write this as a decimal. All right? It's correct. Sir, you saw that, Sadin, sir. You saw that. I did it in my head. I did it in my head, man. What? So, ladies, right, if you have elder sisters, right, they want intelligent DNA, you know who to give a call, all right? So 0.644. Again, I did it in my head, okay? I promise. I legit did it in front of you guys. Even I surprised myself, okay? Even I surprised myself. Regardless, this is the end of this. And by the way, it's not compulsory. You don't have to write this as a decimal. It's not compulsory. You can leave it as a fraction. No problem at all. But now let's do the next question. Thanks a lot, Umar, and thank you again, right? Sadin sir and Wazim, everybody, for supporting Javed sir and Infinity Maths. This is an easy question. This is the 2023 first paper question. If the probability of drawing, so here drawing means pulling out, not chitra andinava, this drawing means pulling out. If the probability of drawing an infected bean seed in a packet of 300 is 0.02. How many infected plants can be expected after planting? Now, 0.02 is a decimal. But you students, my brilliant students, know that 0.02 is difficult when you work with probability. We have to transform this into a fraction. 0.02 you will transform into a fraction. How much over, how much under 2? Sadin sir, can you give me a guess? Is it 10 under 2 or 100 under 2? Give me a guess if you can, Sadin sir. 10 under 2 or 100 under 2? Well done, Sajida. Genius you are. Give me a guess if you can, Sadin sir.
100.
Now, well done, 100. You're right. My God, 100. Absolutely. So, Umar, remember, there are 2 digits, right? 2 digits. Therefore, you write 100. There are 2 digits before the decimal. And there are 2 zeros after the 1. You can even use the calculator to double check the answer. 2 divided by 100, 0.02. So what does this mean? Now, this is actually a ratio. Don't forget, fractions are not only decimals. They are also watashios. They are also ratios. So if there are, Sadin, look at this. There are 100 seeds. 2 infected. Do you agree, Sadin, sir? Yes. 100 seeds. 2 infected. Sadin, sir, 300 seeds. How many seeds are infected? 100 seeds, 2 are infected.
6.
Absolutely genius you are, Sadinsa. Wazim, well done. You're also right. 100 seeds, 2 infected. 300 seeds, 6 infected. Ratio kianne, you multiply 100 by 3, you multiply 2 by 3. 100 multiplied by 3 is 300. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. It is very simple. Honestly, this is not a probability sum. This is a fractions and ratio sum. This is not probability. But now, we're going to do an actual probability part. Now, we're going to do an actual probability part. Are you guys ready? I know that you are. You guys were born ready, right? To join Javed sir's mathematics revolution. We are making maths entertaining where infinity maths. Sadinsa, infinity begins from?
Here.
Absolutely, infinity begins from here. There are 2 boxes. I love boxes. There are 2 boxes. One contains 2 red bulbs and 3 blue bulbs. If you look very carefully, red bulb is there. Red bulb, right? If you look very carefully, red bulb, and blue bulb are also there. Blue bulb. So there are 2 red bulbs and 3 blue bulbs in one box. All right. I'll even highlight that for you guys using yellow color. There are 2 boxes. One contains 2 red bulbs and 3 blue bulbs. And the other contains 1 red bulb and 3 blue bulbs. All of the bulbs are identical in shape. Vasi. All of the bulbs are identical in shape and size. All of them are the same size. One is not big and the other one small. All of them are the same beautiful size. 1 bulb each is drawn from each box randomly. The red bulbs are represented through the symbol R1, R2, R3, while the blue bulbs are represented through the symbols blue 1, blue 2, blue 3, blue 4, blue 5, blue 6. Sadin sir, can you tell me the size of the sample space? How many options are there? How many options are there? Can you
20.
please? My God, genius, you are 20. All right, well done. You're absolutely right. There are 20 options. There are 20 options, 20 options. The size of the sample space, we call this n bracket s equals 20. What does this mean? There are 20 options. You can catch up to where we are, my brilliant students. There are 20 options. There are 20 options. Well done, Atif. You are a thief that stole my heart, Atif, by answering the correct, by giving me the correct answer. 20 is the answer. I'm very proud of you. So, coming back to the point, now find the probability of both drawn bulbs being the same color. Probability of both drawn bulbs being the same color. Ha! How do we do that? Ha ha! So write this down first of all. Satpatgala, write down the grid. Same color, Sadinsa. What do you like? What's your favorite color, Sadinsa? Is it black? What's your favorite color, Nangi?
Black, blue.
Black and blue. Oh my niyama paataval deka. Okay. I also love those. Now, right now, Sadinsa, what color? There you go, right? Black. There you go. So, but here, Sadinsa, we have red and blue. Sajida, well done. Wazim, well done. You got it. You got it. Very proud of you guys. Very proud about you guys, by the way. So, as I was saying, this is, so if we want the same color, we need red, red. If we are looking for the same color, both bulbs being the same color, we need a red, red, right? We need a red, red. But don't forget, we also need blue, blue. So, like my brilliant genius students said, these are blue, blue, and then we have red, red. You guys are absolutely correct. You guys are making me proud. It is 11 over 20. 11 over 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ekolahai. 11 over 20 is the answer. Brilliant. Now, Sadinsa, we have arrived to the next part of the question. What kind of a question is this, Sadinsa? It's a
Tree diagram.
tree diagram, exactly. I could listen to you say this 100 times, Sadinsa. You know what else can I listen to you say? Infinity maths. Infinity begins from
Here.
absolutely. So coming back to the point, before Javed sir gets distracted, this is a tree diagram. Ekane Gus and Geddy and Gus Nagin Thiyanava, right? There's Gus, there is Geddy, and we have to climb the Gus also, right? We have to climb these Gus also. I love Gus Nagala Geddy Kadanna Javed sir, right? I love doing it with you guys and Sadin sir. The probability of a bulb drawn from the first box being faulty is 0.1. Now there is one thing that we can do. If you like, you can convert this into a fraction. If you like, Sadinsa, 0.1 is how much over 10, Nangi? How much over 10, Nangi? 0.1 is? Definitely 1 over 10, right? 0.1 is 1 over 10. Very simple. 0.1 is 1 over 10. Gahe ara patte, if there is eka gediyak. Gahe me patte, how many gedi are there, Sadinsa?
9.
Navayak 9, absolutely. And well done, Sajida. Genius you are. 9 Gedi are on this side. Well done, Umar. 9 Gedi are on this side. That's very easy. Mara easy. It's said that the probability of one bulb being faulty, the bulb drawn from the first box being faulty, is 0.1. The probability of the bulb drawn from the second box being faulty is 0.2. So we have to extend this tree diagram, right? We have to extend these branches, branch, 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 branch. This will be faulty, not. Faulty and not. Sadinsa, tell me, what is the probability of a bulb drawn from the second box being faulty? They say 0.2. How much over 10 is 0.2, Nangi?
2.
Absolutely. 2 over 10. Gahe arapatte. If there are gedi dekak, gahe me patte, how many gedi will be there, Sadinsa?
8 of 10.
8, absolutely. If the probability of a bulb from the second box being faulty is 2 over 10, the probability of it not being faulty, like Sadinsa said, is 8 over 10. If you can't understand, it's not too late. Please raise your hands up. You guys know that Javed sir and Sadin sir are very kind people. We are here to help you guys. So now, all right, so now we have, with the knowledge, complete the following tree diagram with the respective probabilities. Considering the above scenario, what is the probability of drawing a non-faulty bulb? Nagimuda Nangi, Nagimuda tree diagram eka. I can explain again, don't worry at all, okay? So again, I'll remove these parts. Don't worry. Now Javed sir will not get angry. All right. I'll teach you guys this again without a problem. Now, do you see we have a tree diagram, right? On this side, Wazim, we have the first box. On this side, we have the second box, right? On the left side, we have the first box. On the right side, we have the second box. Now, they say that the probability of a bulb from the first box being faulty is 0.1, Wazim. I will write it as 1 over 10. Now tell me this, Wazim, on that side of the tree, if there is one gediak, how many gedi do I have on this side, Wazim? Obviously 9. Well done. Now read the question carefully and tell me, in the second attempt, the second box, out of 10, how many bulbs are faulty, Wazim? Read the question carefully and tell me, out of 10, how many bulbs are faulty? Absolutely, 2 bulbs, right? 2 bulbs are faulty. 0.2 means 10 over 2. All right? 0.2 means 10 over 2. Wazim, tell me, in that side of the gaha, if there are gedi dekak, me patte, how many gedi are there? How much over 10, Wazim? 8. Well done. This side is also 10 over 8. So you have to look at the individual pairs separately. You have to look at the pairs separately, individually. So now, Wazim, they're asking you what is the probability of drawing a non-faulty bulb. So let's climb the tree, Wazim. Let's climb the tree. Non-faulty bulb. So I have to go like this, right? What is the probability of drawing a non-faulty bulb? One non-faulty bulb. Not two, okay? One. A non-faulty bulb. One non-faulty bulb. So if I go to faulty and go to not, that is one branch. That is one root. One root. One road. Path. If I go to non-faulty and faulty, all right? If I go to non-faulty and faulty, that is also one non-faulty bulb. What is the probability of drawing a non-faulty bulb? What is the probability of drawing a non-faulty bulb? There are actually 3 branches. This is a trick question. This question is a trick question. It doesn't mean here when they say a non-faulty bulb, they mean not drawing when they say, now this is a trick question, by the way. I hate these questions because they mislead the student. What they say is, you can't draw faulty. What they say is, you can't draw faulty. You can't draw faulty. It's a trick question. If you read this question carefully, you will understand that what they have said is, if you draw faulty, Sadinsa, I can't have a non-faulty bulb, right? Can you understand that, Nangi? If I drew faulty, if I went through this road, Sadinsa, faulty. If I went through this road, I can't draw a non-faulty bulb because both of the bulbs that I have are faulty. You can't draw faulty. You can't draw faulty. So first of all, let's calculate faulty, Sadinsa. Let's calculate probability faulty, right? Let's calculate probability faulty. But remember, they say that you can't draw a faulty bulb. So these 2 branches, Sadinsa, are they connected or disconnected? Can you tell me very quickly, Nangi? 1 over 10, look at the blue color branches, and 2 over 10, Nangi, are they connected or disconnected? They are connected, right? They are connected. They are touching. So now tell me, because they are connected, will you add or multiply? What do you think, Nangi? You will. Definitely. What do you guys think? Because these are connected, these are touching, will we add or will we multiply? Remember, Wazim, if the branches are touching, if the branches are connected, you will multiply. All right? They're connected, they're touching, you will multiply, okay? The probability of faulty is how much? It's 2 over 100 or 2 over 100 or 1 over 50. But now you must minus this value from 1. This is the trick, okay? You must now minus this value from 1. That is an option, okay? That is an option. But because this will confuse you, what we're going to do is we're going to leave faulty. Why don't we take faulty? Why don't we take faulty? Because if you took faulty, you don't have a working bulb. And then you can't get married if you don't have a working bulb. So I don't want that to happen to you. Therefore, we'll take faulty not one branch. Then we'll take not faulty, second branch. Not faulty, second branch. And then we'll take the third branch. I'm using a different method. If not, you guys will get confused. We'll take not faulty. So how many colored branches are there? There are 3 branches. There is a green color branch. There is a yellow color branch. And then finally, we have a blue color branch. These branches are disconnected, therefore I will add them. These branches are disconnected, therefore I will add them. Because 1 over 10 and 2 over 10 are connected, I will multiply. Because 9 over 10 and 2 over 10 are connected, I will multiply. Because 9 over 10 and 8 over 10 are connected, I will also multiply. So here I am adding 3 branches. Again, remember, if the branches are disconnected, add. If the branches are touching, you will multiply. I'll do this again. Look at the blue color branch. Look at the blue color branch. Look at the yellow color branch. Look at the green color branch. In all 3 of these situations, you will end up with one non-faulty bulb. You will end up with a working bulb. Because there are 3 separate branches, I will add them. But I will also multiply. I will multiply 1 over 10 and 2 over, not 2 over 10, apologies. 8 over 10, right? Blue and blue. 1 over 10, 8 over 10. I will multiply 9 over 10 and 2 over 10. And I will multiply 9 over 10 and 8 over 10. If you couldn't understand this, please raise your hands up. So by looking at this tree diagram, I have avoided faulty. I have taken faulty, not faulty, not faulty, and not faulty. If you read this question properly, you will understand that you can't draw a faulty bulb. You can't draw faulty plus faulty. Both bulbs can't be faulty. If you read the question carefully, you will understand that both bulbs can't be faulty. If both bulbs are faulty, you can't get married. 8 over 100 plus 18 over 100 plus 72 over 100. This is the answer. This is the answer. How many disconnected branch paths did we take? 3 disconnected branch paths. That's why we added them separately. And also, because some of the branches are connected, we multiplied them. The common denominator is 100, right? Common denominator is 100, isn't it? The common denominator is 100. Catch up to where we are very quickly. What is the probability of drawing a non-faulty bulb, right? What is the probability of drawing a non-faulty bulb? Absolutely love it, okay? Absolutely bloody love it. All caught up. If you can't understand, can't we cut off? No, don't cut off, Atif, because you can add all of them easily in the end without simplifying, because the common denominator is 100. You can easily add them, right? So 70, 80, 90, 98. 98 out of 100 is 0.98. 0.98. You can write it as a decimal. 0.98. Well done, Sajida. Well done, Wasim. This might have felt a bit difficult, but there is a small benefit. We are almost done, okay? Sharp 11 will be done. Sadinsa, are you there? Thami no Nangi. Maybe Sadinsa fell asleep. Aulakne. I applaud. You're here? My God, what? Niyamaine. I thought you fell asleep, Sadinsa. My God. What did you have for dinner? No dinner today.
Had a burger.
What? A burger having another burger? What kind of a burger was it, Sadinsa? What kind? From where was the burger from? Homemade? Where did you order it from?
No, from the resort.
Okay, but my question is one burger enough?
Yeah.
Okay, near mine. All right. So, coming back to the point, we're going to do this is the last question, okay? Last question. After this will be done, I believe. Sunil stays in a hostel. Only his father and 2 brothers. We'll write F and then B1, B2. Only his father and 2 brothers will participate in Sunil's birthday party. If the probability, all right, if the probability of each of them arriving first is the same, and the arrival of, and they arrive at different times, find the probability of one of his brothers arriving first. That's very easy. Sadinsa, how many options there are? 3 options, right? Probability brother. There are 3 options. To get a brother out of these 3 options, Sadinsa, how many selections can I make? Can my brilliant students tell me? There's father, there is brother 1, brother 2. 3 options. To get a brother, can you tell me, Atif, how many selections can I make? Obviously, absolutely, Wasim, you're right. Well done. Danuli, you are right. 2 selections. So you know that probability is options over selections, right? Selections over options, right? 2 over 3. 2 over 3. The probability of a brother arriving is 2 over 3. One more time. The probability of a brother arriving is 2 over 3. 3 options, 2 selections. That's very easy. In the exam, sometimes the pupil might get confused because this question is too easy. Now we're going to be doing the big question, okay? Now it's time for the big boy question. Now it's time for the big boy question. Sadinsa Satpadgala kiyanna. What kind of a question is this? It is a?
Grid.
It is a grid question. Genius you are. The 2 grade 11 students, A1 and A2, and the 3 grade 12 students, B1, B2, B3, belong to a school tennis pool for a doubles tennis competition. This is not the swimming pool that Sadinsa was in. This is a tennis pool. Pool is a list, okay? So here pool is like a list. Tennis list, okay? Here pool is not, don't think that they are playing tennis inside the swimming pool. It's a list. Ekat niyamai, but this is not that kind of a pool. It's a list. For a double tennis competition to be held on a future date. 2 students are to be picked randomly, one after the other from the above mentioned students. Mark the sample space by X. So Sadinsa, first of all, I'm going to mark, don't try this yet. There's a small catch. I'm going to mark all of these in a color that will pop. I'm going to mark all of these X's, okay? Going to mark all of these X's. Okay? I'm going to mark all of these X's. But be careful, there is another part as well. There's another part as well. Give me a second, please. There's another class after this, a private class. All right. So we'll be done in 15 minutes, okay? So I'm going to mark all of these X's, mark all of these X's, mark all of these X's, 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 X's. But now I'm going to remove the diagonal. Can my students tell me why I removed the diagonal? What do you think, Sadinsa? Why did I remove the diagonal, Umar? Can A1 play tennis with A1? Is that possible? What do you think, Sadinsa? No, right? A1 can't play tennis with A1. It's impossible. What is it? You can't play tennis with yourself, right? Can A2 play tennis with A2? Can't, right? So do you see, Sadinsa? The diagonal is removed. I removed the diagonal. Can you see, Sadinsa? We have removed the diagonal. Can my students understand why we removed the diagonal? So you have to think logically. We removed the diagonal because a student cannot play tennis with himself, right? Removed the diagonal. You can write this down. Removed the diagonal because a student cannot play tennis alone, right? Cannot play tennis, cannot be selected twice. Cannot be selected twice. We removed the diagonal because a student cannot be selected twice. So please catch up to where we are. All right. Please catch up to where we are, by the way. So we'll be done at about sharp 11 o'clock, okay? Because I have another class at 11 o'clock. Student is waiting. So now we're going to go to the next part. Oh, that's it. Wait, there's a next part. Encircle the event of picking two students from the same grade and find the probability. So two students must be from the same grade. That means A1, A2 or A2, A1, right? Hope you guys can understand, right, Sadinsa? I was waiting for the end of the session because I wanted to end this session and give knowledge to my students, right, Sadinsa? So we were all waiting for the end of this session enthusiastically. In Tamil, they say Arvathudan. Enthusiastically, we were waiting for the ending of this session. Sadinsa Satpadgala, tell me, what is the probability of selecting a student from the same grade? First of all, tell me what is the sample space? How many X's are there, Nangi? What is the sample space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 is the sample space, right, Nangi? And well done, Umar, proud of you. And you are right, Wazim. But now tell me, Sadinsa, what is the probability of a student selected being from the same grade? How much over 20? Can you give us a guess, Nangi? Whatever you say is correct, Sadinsa, right? My students agree, right? At this point, whatever Sadinsa say is correct, okay? So Sadbhatgala, tell me, how much over 20? Dhanuli says 2 over 5. We'll check. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7 over 20. 7 over 20. Encircle the event of picking two students from the same grade. So it is 7. I can even count it with you guys. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's 8. It's 8 over 20. Dhanuli, you're right. You are right, Dhanuli. It's 8 over 20. I got distracted, Dhanuli. I was completely distracted for unknown reasons. For unknown reasons, I was distracted. It is, so 8 over 20, Dhanuli, is, you are right, 2 over 5, right? 8 over 20 is 2 over 5. Thanks a lot, Wazim. Genius. You are also. So let's go to the last part. Unfortunately, right, this absolutely amazing, valuable, fruitful session, right? This the word I can use is beautiful. This beautiful math session has come to an end. I'm very sad because I love maths. Because Javed loves maths. And I'm very sad that this math session has come to an end. When the two students, right, Wazim, we're very sad, right? The two students who are picked from the same grade, the probability of them winning the competition is 0.7. All right? When they are from two different grades, the probability of them winning the competition is 0.5. So I will write 0.7. Now remember, 0.7 is 7 over 10. Sadinsa Nangi, Sadinsa Miss. How many? Exactly, Wazim says can't wait until next Saturday session. Because of maths, right? Even me, Wazim, because of maths, right? Because we are men who admire the disciplines of maths. That's why we can't wait until the next session, right? Can you believe, Sadinsa, Wazim is O-level? Very good. My students are very matured people. So, I will write 0.7 as 7 over 10 and I will write 0.5 as 5 over 10. Brilliant and beautiful. So, If they are from the same grade, the probability of winning the competition is 7 over 10. If they are from two different grades, Sadinsa, the probability of winning the competition is 5 over 10. But now help me fill this tree, Sadinsa. You're a capable, brilliant student, brilliant mind, young mind, Sadinsa. If there are gedi tunak gahe me patte, gahe ara patte, how many gedi are there?
2.
You are absolutely right, Sadinsa. There are two gedi. I cannot argue with you. Genius, you are. Nangi, gahe ara patte, if there are 7 gedi, gahe me patte, how many gedi are there?
3.
3. Unfortunately, I can't see 3 gedi, but you are correct. Finally, gahe ara patte gedi pahai nang me patte, how many gedi?
5.
Absolutely, Sadinsa, 5. My God, you look so tired, Sadinsa. After working and after swimming, me also, right? I'm taking the very little energy that you also have. But I'm so proud of you, Sadinsa. You're the best organizer that I've ever worked with, okay? You're the best. I hope Miss Fatima won't hear this, but you're the best organizer I've ever worked with, Sadinsa. All right. And even the students, we'll put a poll in our Infinity Maths group. Who is the best? And you'll definitely win, Sadinsa, okay? So coming back to the point, all right, coming back to the point, we are and we've filled the tree, right, Wazim? So now they want you to calculate the probability of the two students who are picked winning the doubles competition. So you must climb the tree twice and you must find winning the doubles competition. Let's climb the tree together. Nagimu, nagimu, nagimu. Begin winning, right? Winning. And then winning, right? So there are two different branch paths. There are two different branch paths, right? Because there are two different branch paths, we will add them, right, Sadinsa? Because the branch paths are disconnected, we will add them. But remember, what are we going to multiply? What are we going to multiply? Definitely, it is 2 over 5 multiplied by what, Nangi? Tell me, Sadpadgala. We're done. How much over 10? 2 over 5 multiplied by?
7 over 10.
7 over 10. Brilliant. 3 over 5 multiplied by?
5 over 10.
5 over 10. Let's do it. Let's do the simplification. Remember, if the branches are disconnected, you add them. If the I got distracted, you add them, or if the branches are connected, you multiply. Right now, I'm going to multiply. I really want to multiply. It's 50 under 14 plus 6 under 50. Did you guys get to this? 50, 20 over 50. What is the final answer? The final answer is 2 over 5. Do you see, my brilliant, genius students? All right, we're done. Please catch up to where we are, okay? Please catch up to where we are. We're done. By the way, there's a student waiting for me on the other side. Catch up to where we are. We have the last few minutes, and I want to admire the work that we have done thus far. All right, tonight, all right, we worked very hard. We learned the theory of probability in 5 minutes. We learned other things as well. We admired maths, right, Umar? And I'm very proud. And I think the most hardworking person in today's session is not Javed sir, it's Sadin sir, right? She joined, even though she didn't have to join, she joined the session. And on behalf of the students, right? I thank you, Sadin sir, for joining. We are done. We are done with our session. I can't wait until next Saturday because, again, maths, right? Next Saturday, I'll see you guys. Infinity Maths Sadinsa. Infinity begins from.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll see you guys in our next session. Until then, take care and all the